Here's a psychology fact you're not ready for. Wars don't start with weapons. They start with ego. Psychologists call this power-driven cognitive distortion. And once you understand it, you'll see why some leaders choose conflict over peace. Power, control, legacy, all of it is influenced by this one dangerous psychological pattern. So let's break down the mindset patterns shared by leaders who start wars. Point 1. The need for control. They see control as survival. Losing influence feels like losing identity. So instead of adapting, they dominate. But here's where it gets even worse. Point 2. Us vs them thinking. They divide the world into allies and enemies. There's no middle ground, no nuance, just loyalty or threat. Psychology says once someone labels you as the enemy, empathy shuts off completely. Point 3. Legacy obsession. Some leaders don't just want power, they want to be remembered. And history often remembers conflict more than peace. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. Point 4. Fear disguised as strength. What looks like confidence is often fear. Fear of losing control, fear of appearing weak, fear of being replaced. This happens because the brain is wired to protect status. Your brain treats loss of power like a threat to survival. So it overreacts. It escalates. Your mind thinks, if I don't act now, I lose everything. But the reality is that urgency is often an illusion created by fear. Point 5. Justification loop. They convince themselves they're right. Every action becomes necessary. Every consequence becomes acceptable. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. The most dangerous decisions aren't made by monsters. They're made by people who believe they're right. War isn't always about strategy. It's about perception, ego, fear, and unchecked belief. If you want to break this mindset, even in your own life, start with this. Question your need to always be right. Here's the mental trick that actually works. Pause and ask yourself, am I reacting from logic or from fear and ego? Because the same psychology that starts wars can also destroy relationships, careers, and your own peace. Control your mind, or it will control your decisions.